Good afternoon, evening, or day, wherever you happen to be in the world. Of course, this is Coffee with Mr. B, and I'm doing a little bit different tonight. I'm doing a pre-recorded show, and for me, it's quarter to 10 p.m. on a Sunday evening. So that's why I don't have my coffee with me. Instead, I have my good friend Bud with me. I just wanted to, and of course it's a little bit different tonight for the simple fact I'm doing a pre-recorded stream rather than a live stream. And of course my cigarette went out, as per normal, my luck. Anyways, I'm doing a pre-recorded only for the simple fact that right now my internet really sucks. My upload speed is just non-existent at this point in time. With satellite internet, once you reach your 100 gig data or megabyte limit, they throttle your ass down to next to nothing. So that's my situation right now. That's the whole reason I'm doing a pre-recorded show. The main reason I wanted to come on is because of the coronavirus bullshit. And I mean that literally. It's bullshit. Okay? It's no more deadly than the flu. It's no more contagious than the flu. I think the flu is way more contagious and way more deadly for the elderly and the young. And that's mainly who dies from coronavirus, is people that are elderly, the very young, and people with compromised immune systems like myself. Okay, I had 5 years ago, I had a stem cell transplant because of my lymphoma cancer. So that basically killed off my entire immune system. So I've started from scratch, just like a baby. So I have no immune system except for the things that I've been exposed to in the past 5 years. Okay, am I panicking? No. Is there coronavirus cases close by? Close enough. Just up in Hattiesburg and over in Hinds County and whatnot. It could easily spread into my county. My wife and my daughter work at the local nursing home, so they could very easily be exposed to it. The nursing home has limited visitors to the nursing home and whatnot, but you know, it's attached to the hospital. The nursing home and the hospital are all in one building. So I mean, it could get in there. They could be exposed and bring it home. But like I say, it's no deadlier than the flu. I think all this panic and everything has been whipped up by the media and people on the internet. I'm not naming any names because there's plenty of people out there that have been pushing the whole coronavirus situation. And they make it out to be, to me, bigger than what it is. They make it be a bigger deal, you know. And then you have your internet rumors that start going around. You know, I think the first rumor that I remember hearing about the coronavirus is it was a form of AIDS. You know, you had that whole thing going around. Excuse me. So you had that rumor going around. Now, it seems the latest rumor, at least in the U.S., involves this. You know what that is? Yeah, toilet paper. It's like gold now. Who would have thought that a simple roll of toilet paper could be as valuable as gold in this country? You've got people stocking up, buying 10 times as much toilet paper than they're ever going to need. Are they buying food? No, they're not buying food. They're buying this shit. Let me ask you a question. If you don't buy food, if you don't eat, do you need this? Come on, people. Get a clue. Stop with the panic buying. It's ridiculous. Even in my small town of 800 people, you cannot find toilet paper. Now, you can go to the grocery store, you can buy a half a cow. You can buy a whole hog if you want. You can buy all the canned goods you want. All that stuff is available. The only thing that's not available is that. I mean, come on. Really? If the shit hits the fan, you really think that toilet paper is going to save your ass? Real question. You really think toilet paper is going to be what you really need in the end of the world, the apocalypse? You have to have toilet paper? Me? I'd rather have one of these than the apocalypse. But that's just me. I'd rather have full magazines in the apocalypse. Then, with a full magazine, I can protect my toilet paper. Good God, people, really? Use your freaking heads. Stop being sheeple. You don't need to buy 10 times as much toilet paper as what you actually need. There's not a shortage. It's a panic-driven shortage. If people would go back to their normal buying habits, there would be no shortage of toilet paper. We're not going to be locked down like in China. Okay, the government's not going to come and put a lock on your door and say you can't leave your house. Not going to happen. The government don't have enough people to do that. There's well over 300 million people in this country. Who the hell's going to be able to go control 300 million people? Think about it. More important thing is food. Food. Not toilet paper. Good God, people, I mean, come on. Use your frickin' heads. It just frustrates me to no end that people go out and hoard this stuff without using their heads. They don't stop and think about what they're doing. Because if they stopped and actually thought about what they were doing, they wouldn't be buying toilet paper, they'd be buying canned goods. The canned good aisle in your grocery store would be empty, not the toilet paper aisle. I got a solution for you. You take a crap and you ain't got no toilet paper. I don't know, in my house, right next to the toilet is a shower. Think about it. Oh well, you know, you take a shower every time you shit. Big deal. I'd rather do that and have food to eat than to have toilet paper to wipe my ass with. I mean, that's just me. I mean, if the shit really hits the fan, I've got my own land here. I can hunt on my land. I can fish on my land. To hell with society. But it just amazes me how these people are so ready to believe anything they see on the internet. Oh, there's a toilet paper shortage, so they all run out and get toilet paper. Really? Toilet paper is made out of trees. I know in my area, we got a lot of pine trees, and they cut them every day and haul them to the paper mills. And there's no shortage of trees. There's no shortage at the paper mills. People, you're wasting your time and money hoarding toilet paper. You want to hoard something? Here, I'll show you something you need to hoard. That's what you need to hoard. Ammunition. That will save your butt. This ain't gonna save your butt. It's simple if you use your heads. Stop panicking and start thinking. Common sense tells you you need food more than you need fucking toilet paper. Excuse my French. But as my shirt says, sorry, did I offend? You'll learn one thing about me. I shoot it straight from the hip, and I don't pull any punches. I don't try to be politically correct. I say it the way I feel it. These people that are panic buying are wasting their time and money. They'll have toilet paper for 3 years that they won't know what to do with. But they sure as hell won't have food. Me? I've got a full freezer full of food. I've got canned goods. When they run out, I've got rifles. I can go hunting. I've got fishing poles. I can go fishing. I'll survive. Without toilet paper. Will you? Is toilet paper gonna save your life? Come on, folks. That's what frustrates me, is all these people that don't use their freaking heads. They just go along with things they hear on the internet or things they hear on the TV news. They see that other people are buying a bunch of toilet paper, so automatically they think, well, I better go buy toilet paper too. Then what happens? There's no more toilet paper in the stores. It's got to be shipped in from other places. It's panic-driven shortage is all it is. Thankfully now some stores are limiting the amount you can buy. A little too late, but they're limiting it. And it's a good thing because they're actually saving people from themselves. Because the people ain't smart enough to realize we don't need to go out and buy all these things of toilet paper. I mean, come on. I'd rather stock up on beer. I'd rather stock up on beef. Or eggs. Or chicken. Or whatever. Rather than toilet paper. I mean, come on. That's the most important thing to people. Toilet paper. Maybe it's because I live in the country and can survive on my own. Maybe all these city dwellers don't stop and think about things. But toilet paper is the most important thing in your life. I mean, come on. Like I say, that's the main thing I came on for tonight. Or today, or whatever, wherever you are. To point out the stupidity and ignorance of people in these times. And it's all media driven. The media pushes this narrative of the coronavirus and how there's a shortage of toilet paper, and it's a self-fulfilling thing. If the media says it, like if they say, oh, in New York people are stocking up on toilet paper. People in BFE, like where I live, they see this news report. Oh, well, if they're stocking up there, maybe we should stock up here. Ridiculous. Quit being sheeple. Think for yourselves. Don't listen to the news media because 9 times out of 10 they're not even accurate. Don't listen to the government because they lie too. The most important person that you can rely on is yourself. Use your head for something more than a hat rack. Everyone that sees this video I know has the intelligence to think for themselves, I give credit to all the people to have enough common sense to not panic. I live in hurricane country. They don't even do this crap when a hurricane's coming, okay? You don't see people stocking up on toilet paper when there's a hurricane coming. You know what they stock up on? Canned goods, water, ice. That way, if you have ice in your freezer, you can keep the rest of your food cold and frozen. If you're out of power for a few days, if you have jugs of water and everything, you at least can survive. You've got water. We don't worry about toilet paper in a hurricane. That's how you approach this, people, is like a disaster. When there's an earthquake in California, do they recommend you stock up on toilet paper? Didn't think so. When there's a hurricane coming, do they recommend you stock up on toilet paper? No. That's all I'm saying. Quit being sheeple. Use your heads. Quit buying crap you don't need to buy. And especially now, you've got these people that are price gouging on this stuff because they know there's a panic. And when people are in a panic, they will pay whatever they have to pay. Stop panicking. Calm down. Everything will be fine. We're not all gonna die. I mean, if anyone should be worried, someone like me should be worried with a compromised immune system. I'm not worried. I'm not panicking. Calm the hell down. You will not die from this virus, okay? Good God. I say more people die from the flu than from this crap. It's not a bioweapon, okay? Let me dispel that rumor right now. It is not a bioweapon. If it was a bioweapon, the death toll would be much, much higher. If this was a bioweapon, then the Chinese are piss poor at making bioweapons, okay? So we have nothing to worry about from the Chinese if you think it's a bioweapon. The thing that's the most deadly in this situation is panic. Because when people panic, they don't think. Stop, take 5, 10 minutes, whatever, and think. Don't panic. Think about the situation. Panic is the most deadly thing in the world. Because people are not thinking when they're panicking. Slow down, take it easy, and think. That's all I've got for tonight. I hope you all have a great day, a great week. And most importantly, I hope you have some toilet paper, because let's face it, it's getting hard to find. Even though it's such a ignorant situation, So, you know, have fun. Check in later, and I'll be back.